So hey guys, how's it going? I'm back, and this is an Erron Black tutorial. So I'm gonna try show you as much as I can, everything I know with Erron Black in a pretty condensed amount of time. So hopefully you guys can take it all in. So as you can see on screen, I have what I think are his best moves and his moves that you need in order to do his combos. So first off, he has forward 1-3. This move is great because it's an overhead to a low, and it's really hard to block, especially online, because you have to be really quick, and you pretty much have to know that he's gonna do it. You've also got dirty move, which is the next one down, which is back 1-2 by itself, but it's really good in the combo. This is the combo that I like to do. I find it the easiest, and it does good damage. Hold on, I'm sort of rushing. So it does good damage, it does 29%, and then you can go into the vortex after it, and then just carry on your combos. So that's really good. It's got nailed, which is X triangle. This is for more zoning. With the Outlaw variation of Erron Black, you don't really do too much zoning, but 3-2 has a gunshot in it, which is really useful because it travels full screen, and it's a mid as well, so can't be ducked. It's not the best, but as I said, if someone's zoning you, it goes whole screen, and it can be pretty useful. While on the topic, he's also got the glass bottles, which are really good to chuck out as well, especially if someone's trying to zone you, because it's a low, which means they have to make sure they block low, which takes time out if they're trying to zone you. And they also do decent damage, so if one happens to hit, then you can race in and do the mix-ups into your combos. So carrying on, you got back X triangle. This is a low. Back X triangle up square does the launch. It's a really good move. It's good just to do like normally, but it doesn't have much range, which is the only downfall to it. So it is good once you've finished a combo. So say you've finished a combo, you can run up for a vortex, 50-50, do the low, and then carry on with the combo. So that's a different type of combo just there. You saw the ender was forward 2-4 into 2-1-1, and then down back forward triangle or 2, which is the tackle. So that is like, if you've seen Sonic Fox, that's the sort of combo he does. It's really useful, especially for pushing them to the wall, but online it is a lot harder to do because it's quite strict timing, and it would take a lot of practice to get, but it does push them a long way towards the wall, which in the corner, that is when Erron Black is at his best. So as I said, you also got down back 4, which is his Santos. This puts him in a stun and pretty much starts all of his combos. But one thing you need to know is that it's punishable by itself. I find if you do this and you chuck it out and they happen to block all the hits, they can punish you. But for some reason, a down 1 works really well after they've blocked it, because it seems to. Because most of the time they'll do highs, which you'll be able to duck and hit, and from there they will duck, and then you can go straight back into the combo. I've used it many times, and it's actually really useful, so use that. Other moves he has is 1-1-2. This move is pretty good. You can combo into it, but it is a lot harder because you have to do a run combo, and the timing is pretty strict. But if you've seen Sonic Fox do it, he's amazing. So you've got 1-1-2. You've also got square triangle square. This move I don't really use. It's not that good, but at the same time it does have an overhead. But in saying that, you have forward 1-3, which is an overhead instant. So having a look, you've got forward 1-2-2. Which I used to use in the beginning to push him closer to the wall, because it's an easy alternative here, and you can push him and then dash in and do your vortex, but it is less damage, but it is pretty useful, so you can use that sometimes. He's got 2-1-1 string, This string's really good, especially in the combo. If you're doing the Sonic Fox combo, which is 4-2-4, 2-1-1 into tackle. I can't do it here, but if I do it in actual combo. And the key to hitting that combo is hitting the forward 2-4 quite early, so they're actually still high up in the air. But that is necessity. It's really good, so use it. It also has an extension which is 2-1-1-2-2. It's quite hard to do, just the timing for it, but you can actually use it in a combo. With the Sonic Fox combo, you can do this and then do 2-1-1-2-2 into command grab. This is pretty advanced stuff though. That does do more damage, but I find, especially online, it's quite impractical because it's actually really hard to hit. There I just missed out on one hit. It's pretty hard timing as well. But looking through, he's got forward triangle, 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 which is also can be useful, especially if you add a slide on the end, which a slide is back forward 4. I know this is a lot of information, but forward 2-2-2 into back forward 4, that does 20%. But the reason why I love this is I find lots of people use Takeda, and with Takeda they like to teleport, especially on wake up, since his wake ups aren't that good. And because with Erron Black you want to be doing vortexes, sometimes he does happen to slip through and get away. But if you know he's going to teleport, especially meter burn, you can do this. You can run up and do this string, and what will happen will the first hit will whiff, and because the second hit pushes him so far forward, his meter burn teleport, the low will actually miss, and then as he comes back, you'll be able to hit him with the third hit. So it sounds confusing, but it's really useful against Takeda. That's why I like it. And then you can add on the slide for more damage. So yep, he's also got back XX, which is the same sort of thing. Like this starts with back X, but back XX is just 2 kicks. You can combo off this and do down back circle or down back 4. I don't like this just because sometimes the Sam will whiff if you're not at the right range like that. But in saying that, it does a tiny bit more damage, combo damage. So if you do this combo, so this one does, I believe, 29%. And if you do the back 3-3 instead of back 3-2 up 1, back 3-3 down back 4, back 3-2 up 1 into jump 2 back square triangle, back 1-2. This may sound confusing, but it actually does like 2% more. So it's not a big thing, but that's just another move that you can use. For his special moves, he's got back forward X, which is his sand, which you've already seen. You can use this in combos. You can do, it does more damage if you use the glass bottle, but again, it uses 1 meter, which the best thing about Erron Black is his combos are meterless, which is awesome because you can save it for combo breaking, X-rays, and just enhancing moves when you're in bad situations. So you can do it, but I don't recommend it. But it is good for zoning his back forward X. You can also chuck it at different ranges, so this will be short. He's got mid and then far range. This one I'm not too sure about. I don't really use it too much. I know you can do like little combos out of it at far range, but that's about it. He's also got his Caltrops. This may seem sort of useless to some people, but it's pretty funny. You control people at the end. If they have small amounts of life, you just chuck out Caltrops. But it's best in the corner because if you've seen Sonic Fox, if you can tackle them and chuck out Caltrops, or if you do 1-1-2, 1-1-2, 1-1, chuck out Caltrops just like that. What it does is it does damage over time. So if I can keep him in the corner and chuck the Caltrops out, my next combo will do more damage just because he's getting hit at the same time. It's really useful if you can tackle them onto the Caltrops as well, because it, as I said, it does damage over time, so it's really useful. So that does 16 or 17% by itself with the Caltrops. The tackle by itself does only 13%, so it is pretty useful. You can chuck him short range, long range, as you can see there. He's got his sand slide, sorry, which is really useful. It doesn't go full range, it goes just short, but with a dash and sand slide, it reaches full range. It's a low, sorry, and it's when it's meter burned, it's actually safe if they block it. It's his best wake up, so as soon as you've got knocked down, if they're trying to rush down, you can use back forward circle to wake up. You can use it in certain combos, but I don't really recommend it. All your combos that you do, you want to try and end with the command tackle, because that puts them in the position for you to dash up and do a 50-50. So also with zoning, if you're able to zone, you can, if they're zoning you, you can dash in with a quick slide, because often, especially if they're mindless zoning, you can just quickly do it, and it's actually really useful to help reach full screen. So that's that. He's got Santos, as I said. His sand trap, which is his tackle, is down, back, forward too. This you sort of have to perfect in your combos. I think I've got it down, especially both sides, but oh yeah, this move, down, back, forward triangle, is also good. It breaks the sword off in his chest and leaves it there. You don't have a sword after you do this for about 5 seconds, but as I said, it does damage over time, such as the Caltrops. So it can be useful in the corner. You can just go 1-1 down forward triangle, and that'll combo. But you want to keep your sword, because your sword is amazing, especially if you neutral jump. His neutral jump too is really good, because it's such long range. Like, it's just amazing, and hits really well, and you can easy combo. Does like 23%, and then you straight into your vortexes again. So use his sword, especially off the start at a game. It's pretty useful for people trying to jump in at you off the start. It'll always get them, and it's actually good in the corner too as a mix-up, because lots of people like to do wake-ups in the corner, and if you've hit them that many times with vortexes, they will meter burn it. You can usually jump the wake-up and then punish. So talked about down forward triangle. He's got little setups. So there are simple combos, more advanced combos. You really do want to get this down, because that's his 30% meterless combo into vortex, and that's his best. But if you have to, you can use the glass bottle. It does a tiny bit more damage. This would be a beginner combo. Just down to the ender, that does 27%. It's really easy. His more advanced, you've already seen, and the sand dust is his intermediate, I guess. So the reason why you do want to do forward 2-4 off this is because I keep stuffing it up. The timing is quite strict. That's why I don't like using it online. You can run into it. That's another thing. You can run into it instead of dash, which makes it a little bit easier or harder depending on your timing. You have to get that down, but it's quite useful in the corner as well. So one other thing is, this is sort of an advanced tip as well. If you're doing his combo, when you chuck out the sand, you can actually run in between to help push them back further closer to the wall. So if I do this, you can see the combo will still continue, and you get that little extra extra push towards the wall, because once you're in the corner, it's just mix-ups all day. Some grab setups, you've got his normal combo, dash, grab, meter burn, and then you can go into it again. I find you catch a lot of people off guard because they're, especially close towards the end of the game, they're so set on waking up or getting ready to guess the 50-50 that they won't break the throw, which is, it comes in handy so many times in tough situations. And you will have meter all the time. That's the best thing about Erron Black, because he has those meterless combos, so you can use it on that. His slides are really useful to use it on. It does 16% for one slide, and if you do it as a wake up, it becomes safe even if they do block it. So that's really useful. His X-ray can be used in his combos as well. Got this string, which I don't really like too much, but you can use it, especially in combos, I guess, into his down forward triangle. But as I said, it's not that useful. But that's about it for Erron Black. So if you guys enjoyed, thanks, and leave a comment. Tell me how you're going, and any questions I'd love to answer. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.